When we come back, another business enterprise founded on divine revelation.
Everything I think is how to create things, how to make things happening. And they give me joy to create a new thing. I spend much of my time in thinking how to solve problems. Like if I have an issue, if I have a challenge, and that thing worries my spirit, before daybreak, I come up with 10 different answers. And that 10 different answers, all of them is correct.
Stephen Anolue is no stranger to the world of business. In the course of his adult years, he has engaged in several ventures, but soon found his true purpose after a certain encounter.
If I tell this thing, you say, does it exist? Such thing exists. Like when I was sleeping like this, an old man came to me and said, "My son, come. Let me teach you secret of wealth." When I'm saying all these things, some people will see dream and pay enough attention to it, it works. It just point hand, look at, I saw paint, say, this is how to produce it. The paint he taught me about is satin. I don't know about satin. I don't know about satin. Then after 4 months, I started making a remedy of how to develop the dream I had about the paint. Why I'm saying this part is for people that have dream to work on their dream. Once you work on your dream, believe me, sky will be a beginning.
It is one thing to have a dream. It is an entirely different kettle of fish to actually bring that idea to fruition. He quickly realized this after a couple of months of having this divine inspiration.
I did some study how to produce paint. After studying how to produce paint, when I add my own to it, it will create another result that is higher than what I've been taught. And through it, my knowledge keep on increasing. I can be okay, when you mix these two chemicals together to create, to give you another result, I keep on doing that. And the way I'm doing that, it costs me a lot of money. At times, if I finish, I might even fail. I have to go back. What I count is for me to get the product done. Once I get it done, I'll be okay. Even if you dream is show you where you're going. But you have to do research. You have to do research. You have to get ideas. Through ideas, you combine the ideas and choose what is right. Because a tree cannot make forest. You have to learn from people that are before you. Then with their own idea, then you can add your own. Then believe me, a good result will come out.
In 2016, after obtaining the required certifications from the relevant authorities, Stephen launched into the market with the Big C Paints, manufacturing all kinds of paints while adding that to his chain of businesses.
The best paint is how the pot of raw material you use, how you put it into place. At times, there are some chemicals you need to mix together. If you mix it to give you another end product. If I look at the environment, I know what's still for the environment and produce the paint. I might even give it my own name, but it will give you the same work. To solve the problem of what you want. Like I have emulsion paint. I have another one, wall satin. That wall satin is the one I told you that I was taught in the dream. Then we have test coat, the one that contains stone. We have screening paint, the one you mix with cement and bond to screen the wall. We have stucco paint. We have oil paint, cross paint. I did not enter into the industry because of money. I entered into explore to know what is there. That is why I entered into it, for me to know what is in painting industry.
Soon enough, he actually discovered his unique selling point, a product that mitigates the challenge of moisture retention on walls, a common building defect in the construction industry.
The quest for this painting make me, everything I think is how to create a new thing. In terms of paint, I create a lot of paint. I use my environment. Once I look at my environment, I know what I think if I use, it will work for it. And when I go for it, if it fail, I try another method. And before I try 2-3 methods, I'll get it perfectly. The quest of knowing what is the painting industry, I discover most of the walls in Abuja are very weak. Small time it will start playing out. And people start buying some chemical to treat it. And if the treat it finish, the thing will start collapsing again. So based on that, I have to look at the soil, look at the texture of the soil, look at how everything is done. I said, okay, based on the knowledge I have on other production, if I mix these two chemicals, at the end of it, I will get a result. Then when I try it, lo and behold, I can be able to get a concrete sealant gum. And that concrete sealant gum is based on the experiments of other products I produce. What they are used for is where I arrive at that concrete sealant. Believe me, anywhere there is crack on the wall, leakages, once you use it on a decking, that decking cannot leak again for life. For 6 years I'm into production now. That concrete sealant is one of the things I created after entering into the paint industry.
The building materials market is saturated with all kinds of paint brands, but Stephen explains that healthy competition is in fact a great catalyst for business growth.
I like to compete with people, but if you're not competing with people, you cannot know. You cannot increase yourself. Through competition, if you feel that you're going backward, overtaking is allowed. So if someone overtake you, you don't need to judge the person. Sit up. My mission is to make sure my paint take over that field. I want to create a paint that the whole Nigeria, outside Nigeria, will be proud of. To make sure that indigenous paint is being promoted in the highest level.